Hey folks, this is Joseph at JohnTheHutDwellers channel. You know, I got a comment today, and it really bugged me. Somebody put on typed under the comment, you know, for the old films I had when I had a boonie hat and sunglasses on. Looks like you're trying way too hard to be cool. I typed back to him, what the hell are you talking about? Are boonie hats and sunglasses look cool to you? But the thing is it got me so much because I'm really sensitive about the way about my face. I tried to, you know, I did that so you can't see the scar. You can't see this big scar that swoops right down across my face. And the fact that there were this part was broken off right here on the inside. There was a piece right here that was broken off. And ever since then, I mean, even like 3 months after it happened, it was still these big, like, I mean, it just looked like a big, fat, pink worm just right across my face, you know, right through here, and still all blood and purple, and it was just terrible. And you know, I'm still self-conscious. I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see, you know, it's irritating. I don't know. If you've ever had something happen to you that scars you, makes you look ugly, then you know what I'm talking about. It just, but who the fuck is he? You know, oh, just to make these little judgments and shit. Should I respond back to him and, you know, tell him my whole life story and explain? Fuck him. He doesn't deserve an answer. But if I type back, oh whatever, then, you know, so fuck him. And even saying that doesn't. I mean, there's nothing. These people are pests and bullies. I don't think they were ever bullies in real life because they would get their ass beat. Um, Another thing, one thing that really strikes me is the smoking. The fanatical Christians and the fundamentalist atheists, if you can call an atheist fundamentalist, or should I say the fundamentalist Christians and the fanatical atheists, this is their biggest problem. It's not the fact that I swear. It's not the fact that I think that half of Christendom is an apostasy. Um, it's the smoking. That's what gets them. I mean, this is the most controversial thing, I guess. Me asking questions about the Holocaust. Nothing. I mean, I thought I'd. From everything that I've said, this is the most controversial thing. And I think there's something very Augustinian about people who make these comments, because St. Augustine, the man that's called St. Augustine, he's not a saint in Orthodoxy, was one of those people who had sex all the time, drank all the time, was having sex with a 14-year-old, I think it was. And then when he converted to Christianity, all sex was sinful. Even sex in marriage shouldn't be enjoyed. Can't ever get drunk. Can't, you know, I mean, and I know people like this who make these about faces who, you know, total slut, started working at Hooters, then became a stripper, then went into porn. And even on the weekend, she'd just bring guys, women, didn't matter. She was involved with a couple swingers and stuff. She had a boyfriend, a girlfriend. And then she came to Christ. All sex was evil now. Unless she was married to somebody, but she wasn't married. And she would always talk about, you know, all the sin that she committed. So she really knew. So, you know, she was almost better than us. But I came to Christ, you know. I mean, you really betray your identity like that. You really. I mean, yeah, good. You left that life, whatever. But then you feel the need to tell everybody else, or you get angry at people. It's not a very Christian thing. Oh, I can't sin anymore, therefore I'm jealous of you. Why do they care? What? I can't believe that they're doing it because they're concerned about my health. They have a personal interest in it. This, for some reason, irritates them. They think it's filthy and dirty because that's what we've been told for the last 20 years. And they always say, "Oh, your body's a temple." This is a clear case of them taking verse out of context. Mentioning your body's a temple is he's saying don't fornicate. The temple was 100% holy, and the Gentiles weren't allowed in. Just like your holy flesh shouldn't be blended with unholy flesh. Going out sleeping with non-Christians, being married to a non-Christian, or sexual immorality in general. It wasn't talking about wine or food or anything like that. In fact, all those things were broken. The food laws were broken many, many times by God. Jesus said it's not what goes into a man that makes him unclean, but what comes out of him. Another translation of that same verse, Matthew 15:11, says nothing that can enter a man's body would make him sinful. Only his actions and words, which I think explains a lot. I mean, it's not a direct translation from the Hebrew like the first one was, but it got the spirit of it across. But no, this is a clear-cut case of Protestantism, basically. People wanting to be more Protestant than Christian. And, I know people aren't used to hearing that, but smoking is a sin. What about pork? What about trans fats? What about, if somebody were to tell any Christian 20 or 30 years ago that smoking, and they knew back then, I don't think they knew it was really as cancerous as it was, but they knew it wasn't healthy for you. It wasn't banned. Many preachers smoked. Many priests smoked. Unhealthy? Depression is unhealthy, and it can cause much worse things. Fear is probably the most dangerous thing. You end up running your adrenaline all the time and it gets burned out. I plan on quitting smoking this year, actually. But that's nobody's business. Why do I smoke in every video? Well, I could say because I'm a chain smoker. I could say I just like having something in my hand when I talk. Could say it's a nervous habit. Probably all three. I don't know. I smoke. I'm addicted to cigarettes. All right. What else? I'm cut off from God because I smoke a cigarette that for the last 2,000 years it didn't matter, but now it matters because the USDA. I didn't know they were a theological organization because they must be because no, not the USDA. Was it the USDA? Yeah, because it wouldn't be the EPA. Yeah, so now I have to. Really. That's the problem. That's the main problem that the atheists and the Christians have with me. I'm really sick of these little nitpicking, snide remarks from people, and it has nothing to do with who they are. Because I got to tell you, I think her name's Flora West Coast, 013 Jane, Rail Connex, and Primordial Adam. I don't agree with them on everything, but they're nice and civil when they talk. And these people, two of them were born males and are currently females. One is a Protestant looking into Orthodoxy and Roman Catholicism, and the other is a Christian apologist. Four people totally different from each other. Not absolutely, but they're very different. Their viewpoints clash with each other, and sometimes they clash with me. These are nice, civil, polite people. I actually, a girl left a comment an argument. She was very polite, but she says, no, the McMartin Free School, Ted Gunderson, I have more information, this and that. And I actually had to write back, your kindness did not go unrecognized. I really appreciate that you disagreed with me, but you were civil. And I really do appreciate that. And I really like having people like 013, Jane, Rail Kennex, Floor Westcott. I'm sorry if I get your names wrong. I'm very sorry. Because these people are there. They exchange ideas. They're friendly. They're beautiful. I love these people. They're beautiful people. I don't know them personally, but I do have respect for them. I would never want to hear about them getting hurt, and I wish them all the best. And these were people I just met through comments. Typing, going on a thing, fag. Were you too cool? You wear sunglasses. I mean, people who are, and it does. I mean, it does disrupt your peace, and it shouldn't. So what can I do? I can forgive them and forget about it. Because what am I going to do? Sit in my bed, be like, oh, I back at them. I'm not that person. All right, peace to everybody out there. And again, if you have any questions, just ask me. You don't have to go through a whole rant. Just even if you have make, like, just personal message me. I promise you, I'll respond with the video and I'll give honest answers. And I think I've proved that. But yeah, as for the sunglasses and hat, those people demanding answers, I already made a video about it. You want to be mean and I have to keep... no, it's not going to happen. Again, peace, and I do mean that. You can't see the scar. You can't see this big scar that swoops right down across my face. And the fact that there were this part was broken off right here on the inside. There was a piece right here that was broken. Looks like you're trying way too hard to be cool. I typed back to him, what the hell are you talking about? Are boonie hats and sunglasses look cool to you? Hey folks, this is Joseph at JohnTheHutDweller channel. I got a... but the thing is it got me so much because I'm really sensitive about the way about my face. I tried to, I did that so it would... I got a comment today, and it really bugged me. Somebody put on, types under the comment, for the old films I had when I had a boonie hat and sunglasses on.